Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. Back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. I'm a little tired. It's very late. Here comes the president, flying late at night for some reason. I don't know. I hope we're not under attack or anything. But I'm going to take a little siesta here. So let's sleep. Let's see, what time is it actually? You know, I want to wake up in the morning. We've got stuff to do. It's 3 a.m. That's how late it is. I've been working hard. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We won't be up by 7. So let's sleep for 4 hours. Gotta hit the trigger again. 4 hours. We're going on 4 hours of sleep, guys. Let's hope this works out okay. Alright, we are back. And for some reason, I don't see my guy. There we go. Alright. So, it's been busy here at the farm. Been busy working on stuff. Trying to think what is new. Let's see, got my trucks parked over here. I guess one thing that is new is this silo. Now, I had a silo placed here in the previous episode, and maybe the one before that, I'm not sure, I can't really remember. But I had placed a silo here. Well, apparently it had a limited capacity because when I went to put the lime in it, it was only like 25 million. And I know you're probably saying, 25 million, that's a limited capacity? Yeah, apparently it is. Because we ran out of space. So I did worked my little magic and, you know, went in and made a new one. This one holds, are you ready for it? You ready for it? 700 million liters. So yeah, I think we're good to go on our capacity now. 700 million should do it. That should be enough to hold the hemp too. And this one does hold hemp. It had the icon of it on there. So today's the day, guys. We're gonna get into our harvest. Oh yeah, one other thing. See these bales back here? I totally thought these were decoration. These are not decoration, guys. These are bales. Like they're actual bales. We can pick them up and go sell them or something. Probably use them for the animals, to be honest. Okay, one of these is hay. I'm gonna say that's probably hay, and that's grass because it's darker. So yeah, hay, straw, silage bales. And or grass, straw, silage, and hay. That's it. Alright, so yeah, I totally thought those were decoration. I was like, well, we won't be able to do anything in that corner. Well, we can now because we can move them. So yeah, those bales are real. Need to go down south to show you guys some stuff. Let me just take one of the trucks down there. I'm going to have to take it down there anyway. I've been working on the woods again. Working on wood chips. I bought a new tractor. And I'm using it for my wood chip setup. So we'll go take a look at that real quick. And then we'll get our harvest rolling here. You know what? Since we slept, I'm going to look at the map, see if anybody planted any hemp anywhere. Probably not. Because they haven't been, you know, too good to do that. No, nobody has planted hemp anywhere. I need to move my microphone so I can speak directly into it. There we go. You guys can probably hear me better now. So yeah, we're still rich. I haven't spent all of our money. I've spent a little bit, but I think I'm gonna sell one of the Deutz tractors back, if not both of them in the long run, because I like this new tractor setup so much. I might have found a new favorite tractor. Just saying, it's really nice. How are wood chip prices? That's another thing I was gonna look at. Wood chips, so they were down last night. And they're kind of going back up. So, you guys might recognize the new tractor. It came from the Klaus Park. Go ahead and let it empty into me. I think it's got about 1 million or so liters in it. Shut that engine off. So yeah, this is the big I can't really say articulated, but this is the tractor that, what's the right term? See, the wheels do that. I don't know what this is. It four-wheel steering? Yeah, I think that's called four-wheel steering. So this has four-wheel steering. Actually, this is the tractor that you can turn around. So when you buy it, it looks like this right here. It kind of looks like one of the big articulated tractors, but it's really technically four-wheel steering. It's not really articulated because it doesn't bend in the middle, I think. But yeah, you can do it like that. I used it on the front, the Brooks on the front of this like this for a while. And then I was like, you know what? This is the one that turns around. So I was like, So I said, you know what? This might be interesting. Keep the four-wheel steering on, right? And then you can actually go in cab and actually see what you're doing now. So if I were to turn all this on, and I want to grind out, let's say, a stump, I can take that down and I can actually see what I'm doing now. I can see the stump as I'm grinding it, kind of. It's kind of in the steering wheel there, but I can at least see it, you know. Otherwise, you know, you look out over the hood and you can't see anything down in front of the hood. It's hiding down under, kind of behind the hood. But this setup works great because I can do it from in cab, and I like doing it in cab. I can even cut the trees in cab. So if I want to run up to this tree, take it out, zoop, you're gone, and then just back up, lower the thing, and then take out the stump. So I like that, and I can see the stump disappear, so I know it's gone, and then I move on to the next round. So been working on the woods, taking out. I think what I'm going to do is start taking out like straight line strips like this, and then make little mini fields, get them planted, and then, you know, when the time comes, we can combine them together maybe. Because trying to do all of this at once, we got a lot of land that is just being left like barren, and I'll show you what I've worked on so far. See, I cleared out this area here, got all the stumps out already, cleared out all this back here. Plowed a line down through here, and I think my tractor's still down there. So there's a line down through here. So we could clear this area out, make a little mini field over here. And then I plowed up through here. Basically just trying to establish some lines here, guys, is what I was going for. And then I got over here and I plowed a little bit more over here, but there's still stumps out here. So, and what I've got to do, what I need to do is go in and paint this. Like I did right here, I painted this grass in, but I need to paint this area because apparently you can kind of see it. It's hard to see with the sun glaring, but see all that design, I guess, work up there? That you can't get rid of after you plow it. That will stay on the ground if you don't paint it. So what I got to do is come in here where all these stumps are right now and paint all this. Oh, and apparently when you run your GPS, like when I was plowing over here, see, well, see if I can find some areas where I did it. I think it may have already grown back because I slept. Yeah, well, you can kind of see here. See where the grass is shorter? This is where I went through with the BioBelts stump grinder. And apparently the GPS picks up on this. So if you're plowing, let's say we were plowing this right here. If you were plowing through here, when it hits this shorter grass, it's going to stop automatically. So every time I went through and I did little zigzag crisscross lines out here, that thing was stopping like every 2 seconds. So paint over it and plow it up. That's the solution. So this is the Deutz that I'll probably sell back. I don't know, I might keep it. I might hang on to it. But yeah, we've got that other new tractor now, and we're good to go there. Alright, let's head back over to the homestead and we're going to start our harvest. We're going to harvest our hemp. I think it's ready. I was waiting for the last stage of it. And it is definitely there. I'm surprised nobody has planted hemp. And I'm watching these grass fields. There are contracts for these grass fields, and the contracts do pay quite a bit. Field 23, that big one up there, $319,000 to bale that thing. I'm not going to do it because it would take forever, but I'm watching these close. Over the next course of, what, a couple days, if those fields that have been planted in grass don't disappear, well, not disappear, that's the wrong word. If they don't change to something else, if they don't, you know, replant those in something else, then I'll have to buy the grass fields, guys. I mean, that's one of the things, you know, with the not hired workers, with the owners of the other fields. I think once they had this issue before, if they're in the contract lineup and they plant grass, it stays as grass. For some reason, I don't know why they don't cultivate it out, why they don't, you know, replant something else, but they stay as grass. They just sit there and sit there and sit there, and they will forever and ever and ever. So, where is my homestead? Is this it? No. Yeah. No, that's the animals over there. There's my homestead. Oh, boy, if that had been a snake, it'd have bit me. Let's see. We need our combine. Jump the fence. And you know what? I've got the other combine. I went down south to harvest field 8 and 9. Oh, I've got to show y'all guys. I've got to show y'all that. That's something we got to address. We got to go down there first. So I'm going to teleport. Beam me up, Scotty. Here's all that mess down here. Alright, here's the truck. Now, apparently, this forest is haunted. And you're probably scratching your head. Haunted? What? What? Haunted? Yes, this forest is haunted. So, let's go back a few years. The story goes, Captain Ahabarabber, he was in the, I guess he was maybe in the lake over there. And I guess his boat sank and he went down with the ship. So, there have been sightings of his boat. And we're going to call it the Ghost Boat. And you're probably scratching your head thinking, what? Let me show you guys. It only happens every few minutes, so I'm hoping we'll catch it on camera. It happens out here in Field 9. And it happens up there up north, too, in the forest that we cut down. Let's see if we can be real quiet and see Captain Ahabarabber's boat. Let's get out here where we can see it. See it come out of the woods there. It's a very strange thing that happens. I came down here, started harvesting this corn, and lo and behold, there was the boat. So, of course, I'm down here now. I'm going to show you guys this, and I probably won't see it at all. There it is. There goes Captain Ahabarabber's boat. He's here. He's here. He's here. Run! Let's get out of here. Somebody call the Ghostbusters. We need the Ghostbusters down here. Oh my gosh. So yeah, the forest is haunted. That's what I'm going to go with anyway, guys. I always like to come up with some kind of story, you know. So, he doesn't bother us. We don't bother. Well, he does kind of bother us a little bit. He's a little scurry. But, you know, he doesn't affect, like, touching us. Like, if we were out there, he can't hurt us or anything. He could slime us or something, maybe, I guess. But, yeah, Captain Ahabarabber, is haunting these woods. He comes out of the lake over there, and he comes flying through the woods. It's really scary once you think about it. But yeah, that's okay. We'll go with that story. I'm sure that's something that probably could be fixed maybe down the road, but I thought it was funny. That's the best story I can come up with, guys. Other than, you know, the boat is glitched or, you know, something like that. And I'm just pushing my header cart. I want to put this on my header cart, and I'm just pushing it. We'll just take this combine up the road. You know what? I think I need to buy another head for the other combine. I think I only have one grain head and one corn head. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna replant down here until I work this area out, you know, as far as some trees go. I may landscape this out in the middle. I probably will. I'm gonna take it down and then smooth it out here. Hopefully I can do that with this rock here. I think this is just a rock texture. I think it's one of the new textures with, what do you call it? This thing. Let me thumb through them here. I think it's that one. Tell you what, we'll do a little. No, it's not that one. Okay, it looks like that one, but it's a different color. No, that's not it. No, I don't know. Hopefully it's not like a solid rock. Hopefully I can landscape this down. Well, you know what? I guess we could test that too. Real quick, we have $211 million here. But I don't want to do too much of it because I got to get up there and cut them trees. So let's see if we can... Am I sculpting? Yeah, okay. Yes, we can take that out and level it. So that's what I wanted to answer right there. Okay, so we can totally flatten this out. I'll cut them trees up there and we will landscape that down and smooth that out. Let's get out of here before Captain Ahabarabber comes back. Somebody call the there he is. There he goes. He don't like us here, I don't think. Get out of my woods. Arr. That's what I expect him to say. Oh boy. So yeah, I can't use the word. I would have called him Captain Ahab, but That one's already been taken. So he's kept in Ahabradabra. That's the name I came up with, guys. Sorry. Oop. Is that on there? Let's get out here in the open and we'll fix that. We gotta get down to the hemp field and start our hemp harvest. Get away from all these ghosts. Just come through here and I'll adjust that. I put straw down and I came and got a few loads of it to put in storage, so we have like 120,000 liters of straw. Probably should come get some more, but since I'm not going to do anything with these fields, I may just leave it here, and if I need it, I'll come back and get it. Whoa. Alright, get on the trailer this time. No? Well, yeah, I need to do that too, but let's try that. Yeah, that looks a little better, maybe. I think it'll lock down once I get to moving with it here. You're the one I want. Do 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 do. You're the one I need. Do 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 do. You're the one I want. Greta Van Fleet, guys, great band. If you haven't heard of them, go listen to them. They sound just like Led Zeppelin. They really do. I thought it was Led Zeppelin. I was listening to the radio, and I was like, dude, that's Led Zeppelin. I was like, I've never heard this song before, so I turned it up and listened for a minute, and I was like, did they come out with a new album? Did Led Zeppelin come out with a new album, and I just have been just unaware of this? So I did the little, what do you call that? Shazam thing with the app on the phone, and yeah, it was another Greta Van Fleet song. So yeah, great great band. What song was that? I think it was the first one, and this was a while back when I did this. Highway Tune. Yeah, I think that was the first one that I heard. I think that's from their first album. They only have like 2 or 3 albums out now. But they're a very promising young band. They've had hits, I think, on every album that they've had. So, great band. They sound like Led Zeppelin. So if you're looking for a new, fresh, new band to listen to with a Led Zeppelin kind of sound, Greta Van Fleet. Very, very, very good sound to their musical taste and style. Another one I like is, and this is totally like way away from the genre of that band, The Midnight. Kind of listen to them. Heard Sunset. I think it was the first song I heard. Actually, I saw it. It was on a YouTube video. And The Midnight. They're kind of a electronic. What do they call electronic? It's like a techno electronic kind of band sound. But you know, it's not just random. They actually have songs with lyrics and stuff like that. They sound like an 80s group. And if you look at their album artwork and stuff, you're like, okay, yeah, they're an 80s group. They use a lot of synthesizer stuff and stuff like that, but it's not just, you know, like completely out there random, you know. It doesn't sound cheap. It sounds authentic. It really sounds like something from the 80s, to be honest. If you're gonna make new songs that were from the 80s, they got them. So I'm sure some of you probably already heard of The Midnight. All you young kids probably already have. But I just discovered them. So, and I'm a child of the 80s and 90s. So I kind of like the music. It has a good Sunset has a good tune. I listened to some of the other ones. They sound pretty good too. So yeah, discovering new music, guys. It's an awesome thing. I'll always like the classics though. Give me some Led Zeppelin, some 80s pop or 90s pop, you know. Give me some Stone Temple Pilots or Hootie and the Blowfish or Sister Hazel, Oasis, Goo Goo Dolls, you know. 90s. I really grew up in the 90s. That's where I really expanded my music, but I like the 80s pop music, 80s rock music. I like all the music. Pretty much anything except like, and this is like a select few, like the like the hip hop kind of genre. Pretty broad, except for in there. Now there's a few songs in there that I like, but most of them, that's not your style. And music is a style. Music is an expression, and when you listen to music, it has to make you feel good. It has to make you feel happy, or for whatever mood you're in. Like if you got the blues, listen to the blues. If you've got, well, if you're happy and want to listen to some happy music, listen to something happy. Music is an expression of the soul. Okay, so yeah, where would we be without music? Music is great. There's corn in that field. I wonder if we should buy that. So yeah, as far as flattening the fields, I'm not gonna do it yet. I haven't decided. Haven't fully decided yet whether what I'm gonna do. But it might happen. I'm just saying. It might. I don't know. Depends on how this harvest goes, because this is one of the hillier fields out here. So if this harvest goes, really nuts and we miss stuff, I may try smoothing in those areas that we missed first. If that doesn't work, I will not hesitate to flatten this thing. Alright. So let's get this harvested. Now what I'm going to do, I want to harvest this from north to south, because that's how we're going to do it, I think, anyway. And since it is hemp, it will probably be a high yield, and I know it will be because we double furted it, and it's ready to go. So, all right, I need to buy an auger wagon or something. As a matter of fact, let me do that before I get him going here. Let's see. What I'm gonna do, I still have the tippers, that I bought first off. I'm gonna keep those. I might still use them, and I may not. I want an auger wagon that has a high capacity on it. I think we have one like the Kuhlmann. I think that one. I think Jay modded that one to be like 150,000 liters. You know what? We could mod that to be bigger though. We definitely could. These are the big mother bin type things. These are harder to pull. These are really just to sit on the side of the field. Yeah, we could definitely mod this to hold more capacity. It looks big anyway, so I may change that. I may do a custom on that before I buy that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little work on that one. That's the 60T chaser bin. I'm gonna have to find that in the files. So, gonna make a little bit more capacity on that one, guys. All right, so we'll get that later. I'll start this guy up, and we'll let him start harvesting this hemp. Alright guys, until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see y'all later.